What's crack-lacking, guys? This is Big Cat Outdoors. We're on my old bass boat. We're about to go catch some fish.
Right here. About to kill him, boys.
It's pretty awesome.
I'll kill him.
What's going on, y'all? I'm on Lake Chickamauga. This is my home lake. I grew up 5 minutes from the lake my whole life. It's just my old bass boat I'm in. I just got I think it's a 97 Javelin, 150 on it. You can see it ain't the most quality boat. Seats rotted out of it, so I don't even got seats in it. Just an old troll motor, but I just caught 2 fish. I would have had y'all on my head, but the bite's been so tough. It's like the lake's almost a month behind with all the rain and current they've had coming through here. It's May. Usually I'm on a pretty good swim bait bite, pretty good shad spawn. I ain't on it if they're doing that. Usually I can just wear them out this time of year, just the spots I've fished all my life. And it ain't like that. And so I've had to, all day yesterday I was out there and finally found some fish. And then today I came up to the lake, totally new area, and just wanted to check some spots out. And I just caught 2 flipping. All my bites have pretty much been flipping wood up in shallow pockets and stuff, way back in creeks. And I just got 2, or just caught 2. It was my first 2 fish of the day. So I'm gonna put you on top of my head and maybe we can catch a few more. I'm gonna show you what I'm flipping. It's just a full-size brush hog, 1/4 ounce tungsten, and a 4-aught wide gap hook. And that's pretty much been my meat and potatoes for the last couple days. I've got a chatterbait and a crankbait and a jig tied on, but just really hasn't been doing much luck. It seems like just flipping that big brush hog's been doing it. There's a ton of boats out on the water. I mean, a ton. The Big Bass Splash is up here in Dayton this week, and I mean, boats in every creek, everywhere. If you pull into a creek, there's at least 3 or 4 boats in it. It was unbelievable. So I think throwing that bigger bait, bigger profile is getting me a few more bites, but hopefully we can get on some more. New spot. Big fish. Like a big fish, boys. Oh, are you serious? I snagged a turtle. What? I ain't believing this. That's my luck on fishing today. I snagged a turtle. What? Hold on, I want my chatterbait back. Are you serious right now? That's crazy. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna go. Come on, I know it hurts. Don't be poking at my head.
No.
I just don't want you to poke at me. Buddy, I'm trying. Hold on. Hold on. Got it. Bye-bye. Well, I ain't believing that. I just hung a turtle. Well, line's strong. The line is strong. Are you serious? I just hung a turtle. Guys, I might have found them. I've got 3 bites back to back to back casts and missed the first 2. I finally got a good one. Yeah, probably 3.5 pounds, something like that. Good fish, good fish. Man, all that time last 2 days I put in finally got me one. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry I didn't have y'all in my head. I have been sucking, so I haven't been catching any fish, but we're about to lay into them now. I think I found them. There's one. There's a bite. Get in a boat. That's what I'm talking about, boys. I might have found them here. I've been sucking. Been sucking today. The last 2 days. There's 2 fish pretty quick here. And that's the 4th bite in here. Way in the very back of this stuff. I'm on them. I got a kayak tournament Saturday, and me and Pops have a boat tournament Sunday. Finally found something going, dude. Finally. I just kept running backs and pockets, man, and I finally ran into a big one. I ran into fish, man. Like literally, first fish I caught yesterday, back a pocket on wood. Ran that, and only found 2 pockets where I actually caught fish. And it might have been bait selection. I was throwing a big brush hog, and I picked up the shake here because I wanted to feel the bottom better. I wanted to feel if it was hard bottom, you know. I couldn't really feel anything with that brush hog. It just kind of rubbery, you know, soft. So I picked this up and I started dragging it, man. It was just like dunk, dunk, dunk. Here's the bites. So I don't think I'm gonna cut this off for a while, probably, because that's 4 bites really quick, and I only got 4 bites all day yesterday. So might have found something. Might have got on a little something. I just had to change GoPro batteries, and as soon as my GoPro dies, I catch one about 3 pounds. So that's a 4 and a 3 and 2 more bites I've had lost in the past 5 minutes. But they got the big bass splash out here this weekend with a ton of boats. There's a boat behind me, so I'm trying to be quiet. I caught that fish in the camera in the corner. I had to do the snickeroo, throw him in the floorboard, act like I'm retying type deal. So hopefully we can catch another one. just missed one. It never hit the bottom and he had it. Another one got it. Another one got it. Oh, I missed him. I missed him too, dang it. Must be a bunch of babies or something back here, I don't know. That's 2 in a row I've missed. Been home after I graduated college. Before that, I had to fix the trim fluid, which ain't a big deal. It took me, I didn't know how to do it, but I looked it up and figured it out. It took me about 5 minutes to do that. Fix the trim fluid, because I took it out for the first trip and I couldn't get the motor trim up and down. Fix the trim fluid. It trims like a dream now. And so it's an old boat. You're gonna have to fix some things, and it's just how it is. Trolling motor's loose, only 2 batteries are tight, or 2 screws are tight because the other ones are stripped. Just stuff like that. It's just an old boat, but I love her. I fished a lot of bass tournaments out of this boat with 1 graph. I still got the scanner. You know what you mean when you're running and the thing scans, shows you the depth when you're running? Yeah, I run that. But I'm a fisherman. I find fish. Dropped it. Oh, I just had one. I waited too long and he dropped it. He come back and got it. He just dropped it. He come back and got it. Good one. I choked it. Another fatty. Another fat fish. Choked that thing. He dropped it and he come back and got it. The reason he dropped it, I was trying to turn the GoPro on when I got bit. I don't even think he's 15, but man, he's fat. Look, I mean, you can tell they haven't spawned yet. Crazy. And these fish haven't spawned yet. It's May. Usually April's the month. It's May and these fish haven't spawned yet. Lake is way behind. Every fish I've caught, not one fish has had a bloody tail. I think this worm's seen better days. So where I was catching this fish was right over there by that road, and I come over to this next pocket, fan casting. That's the first fish I've caught. Since then I just come around this point and been fan casting. He dropped it too, man. He dropped it and come back. I was hitting the GoPro, was letting him swim off. He dropped it, hit the bottom, dude, and he come back and got it. I moved it one more time when the GoPro came on, and he went thunk. Oh man, there ain't nothing better than catching bass like that. The only 2 things that compete with setting a hook on a big bass, there's only 2 things that compete with that. I think I'm hung on a stump or something. I got it out. There's only 2 things that competes with hooking into a big bass. A turkey gobbling and a greenhead quacking at you. That's it. Ain't nothing after that. Ain't nothing. I love hooking into bass like that, man. Well, that's the 4th fish I've caught in this slough. 6 bite. It's the best I've done, and this is the 3rd trip out this year I've had in this boat, and finally got something figured out. Like I said, it could have been a bait thing, but I don't know. I caught some fish flipping wood. I hadn't caught any fish doing this. I tried it too. It might have been a bait thing doing this. They just like this bait, maybe. I don't know. But flipping wood, I would catch like, I fished all day hard. It took me forever. It took me forever to get bit. I think I caught 4 yesterday. And then my cable went out, so I had to trailer it, and that was a whole ordeal. But I fished from 8 till 2 o'clock yesterday, and I had 4 bites. That's tough fishing. Today I've been out since 9, and it is 2:27, and I'm on them. Finally I'm on them. Well, shaky head. One of my favorites. Caught a lot of fish doing it. A lot of people put them on spinning reels. I don't. It's a 1/4 ounce head, and I put it on. This is 14-pound test, and I go to slinging at them. And I've caught a lot of big fish doing this. Why throw a shaky head on a little 16th ounce head with a spinner rod when I can meat and potatoes them with the daggum quarter head? I don't know. Some people say shaky head's finessing. I guess this is semi-finesse. Not really. Replaces anything else like a big worm or a jig or a brush hog for me. Just something else in the arsenal. And the worm I got on there is just a trick worm, watermelon candy. I usually use watermelon candy or watermelon red on my shaky heads. Just keep it simple. Like G-Man says, keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. I love, you ain't seen his, ooh, is that a bite? Yes, sir. Come here. Got him. He's a baby. Ooh, golly, Mom took a run right there at the end. He's a baby, though. Look how fat these fish are. Look how fat these fish are. They're like little footballs. I'm catching footballs. Right on the top of the head, baby. Slacking them. Man, that makes me happy. I'm gonna have to get a new worm. I thought that was a bite. Wasn't sure. Wasn't for sure if that was a bite or not. My worm's toast. By Georgie, I'm on them. I might not win that kayak tournament on Saturday, but if I don't screw it up personally, I'm gonna have a good shot at least having a sack, at least having a limit. At least having a limit. I don't know if I'm gonna record that or not. I don't know, fishing a tournament and dealing with GoPro batteries and stuff. I don't know. I only got 2 batteries, so I switch them in and out. So I don't know how that's gonna go. I just got another one. This is a good one, I think. He ain't bad. He don't suck. Shake your head. I just want to see if he'll measure. I don't know if I don't think he'll keep. We're about to see. I just want to see because I forgot. Crap, I don't even know if I can get to my daggum measuring board. Let's tap it. Ow. There we go. Let's just see if he'll measure, just for fun. I gotta be 15 here on Lake Chickamauga. Oh, he actually is a keeper. Sweep that tail, mouth closed, boom. I think he does keep. Yeah, he does keep. I didn't think he would. 15-inch keeper. Where I caught that fish. So I caught him back here in that very pocket. Come around the point and there's another big flat out here, and then just a flat. This is a whole big thing. It's just a big, about 4 or 5 foot flat. And I just cast it up there and caught that one. So that's what I'm talking about. He hit it on the fall. On to the next spot. Hopefully we can find some more like we just did. Well, I've caught 8. I didn't have the GoPro on top of my head when I caught that last one, but I forgot it sitting in the seat here, so sorry about that. But he was pound and a half fish, nothing any special. Doing the same thing though, just shaky head, man. I seem like that's the bait they really want to eat, or because I fished a lot of that same looking stuff with different baits with a big brush hog yesterday, and I only caught 4 fish all day, and it was awful. So I'm definitely onto something. I caught him kind of on a little point. I haven't fished many points, but he was the only fish there. I've been catching them in the very backs of pockets around some of that brown looking grass. And if I can find some good hard rock to drag that shakehead against, that's where the motherfish were. So I'm gonna go back to this slough and see what happens. Well, just put old Beauty on a trailer. Got her all trailered up. I left the wide well open, so that's why it's draining water out. But got her all trailered up. It was a good day fishing. Ended up catching 15 bass. I'm on 1% right now. That's why y'all didn't see a lot of the footage, because both my GoPro batteries died and I had no charger, nowhere to charging them. So right now I'm taking this, recording this on 1%, just enough to record it. So I'm sorry I didn't have y'all on my head the whole time, but you know, obviously them spaced out catches, it's hard to get all the footage, but I found a pattern.